Oh, where is she? Hi.
I I would like to look at a topic in my daily life. I feel anger because of the sense of helplessness. You talked about it, and it's I think with the society in Germany, it's a strange time. A lot of lies in the media and somehow brainwash people, and there's a firewall, and I can't speak what I want about political issues, political things. And there's this anger,
Mm.
and yeah, how can go come this anger in my heart for transformation in love, to be with people, not, no matter what they behave. Also, it's a
Yeah.
this helplessness. I see somehow they destroy the German culture. Um, they go for the Third World War with their lies, and yeah, and then when you do not behave like the mainstream, they call you Nazi or Querdenker or something like this. Yeah. Maybe you can talk something and can relax in society more.
Yeah, it's beautiful, you know, it's like it's a beautiful, in a way, koan, you know, like a question that there's no answer to. It's like there's a seeing of, yeah, a way of functioning that's ignorant and arrogant. And but then, you know, in the balances, the interest, the primary interest is to be peace. Even if they completely destroy the German culture, no matter what. You know, there's a beautiful story, for me, beautiful anyway, of one of the high Tibetan lamas was imprisoned by the Chinese for many, many years and tortured terribly. And finally, he was freed. And when he was back with um, the Tibetans in India, they asked him, was he ever in danger? And he said, yes, one time he nearly lost his peace towards the Chinese. For him, that was what he considered dangerous, was that he would lose his commitment to peace, to love, to beauty, because of the treatment. So it's just like that was so much his priority, yeah? So I understand it does. Look, this whole story womankind has been through over the last little while touched a lot of um, old trauma in many of us. And it was a beautiful opportunity just to see what got touched and what our main interest is, which is peace, being love, being beauty. And then, of course, seeing where there's lies and manipulation and going, okay, yes, I can see it. It's not that I don't see it. And if I need to take action, but again, it's this action that isn't caught up. Like it's really getting that Dharma sword very sharp. Just look, I know what I'm interested in. I'm interested in love, beauty, peace. And I do see clearly, and I do see that this is lies and manipulation. And I see what, regardless, I know what my interest is. Once that's clear, what happens to the helplessness and all the rest of everything you spoke of?
In this moment,
It's not interesting you.
not interesting. Yeah?
Yeah.
Not even here. It's
Yeah, exactly.
just a melting in one. Yeah? Like the beloved melts in the Divine Mother.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear it's about the main interest to be in peace, to be in love. And somehow I recognize or I perceive here they create trauma with their behavior. Also with this gender LGBT
With everything, with
thing.
everything, with everything, with everything. So it's just seeing, okay, look, that's, you know, another story, but again, it, to me, it illustrates something beautiful. Ramana was sitting with some people in a hall, resting, and some thieves came and started throwing rocks onto the roof of this hall. So Ramana sent one of the people outside, said, see what it is that they want. And these people said, look, we're thieves and we want to steal what's inside the room. And Ramana sent a message back, you don't have to steal it, you're welcome to it, you can take it. And they said, you're welcome, come inside and take it. And they said, we're not comfortable coming inside while you're there. We want you to come out. So he said to the people that were there, okay, then we go out. And as they were leaving the building, one of the thieves hit Ramana Maharishi. And the people that were there wanted to fight with the thieves. And Ramana said to them, look, they have their dharma, their destiny, and you have your interests. Stay with your interests. Let them stay with their interest, and you stay with your interest. Very clear invitation, yeah? That whatever anybody else is doing, let them do it. It's their interest. You stay with your interest. And be very clear what the priority is.
So maybe I sit all alone by myself and
Whatever, you'll see.
quit
That
all
will,
these groups and
yeah, that will show itself. There's no right way there. There you see it. You know, you can even be an activist. It's like Papaji was once asked about being a soldier because he was a soldier. That was his journey, you could say. And he said, you know, looking down the sights of a rifle is a very good meditation. It's not about any particular behavior. It's just like whether your heart is troubled, whether there's identification with something. But just being, look, you know, if you see something happening and you can make a difference and it feels to make that, great. But if something in you gets activated and you lose peace, that's a different story.
oh yeah.
You know, in the
So,
samurai training, it's like they say, when you stand ready for battle, if you have a thought of winning or afraid of losing, you've got a hole in your key. It's not a good day to go to work. Thanks, Rishi.
thank you.
Shanti.
Good morning and evening, Isaac. I want to say thank you to Rishi for bringing that up because it is something that's regularly on my mind living in Europe, in Luxembourg. And it's not just the destruction of culture, it's also the destruction of economies, deliberate destruction of the German economy, which really is a bedrock for Europe. And I heard yesterday that the French economy has been downgraded to Greek level. So another big economy destroyed. And it's not just that, it's also the food supply. And there's a lot of ignorance and around. And for those who understand what's going on, a lot of fear. And so there's a very heavy feeling in Europe, I feel.
So you know, I hear you. I really hear you. So, like you're seeing something, and then one thing is to go move into fear, and then another is to look at it and say, okay, I see what's happening, and then seeing what's appropriate to your circumstance, what actions appropriate to your circumstance.
Yeah.
So, for example, when Hitler was coming to power, the majority of people said, oh, it can never happen here, you know, we're staying, or whatever the story was. But there were one or two people that said, no, actually, I need to get out. I'm leaving whatever I need to leave behind, I'm leaving behind. And they left.
Yeah.
So it's like you can become a, you know, like, yes, I see it's looking like this. Now, what's appropriate action? One might be, okay, look, I'm here and I'm willing to go for the ride, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Another is, no, I see what's happening, and actually I need to read, and I had dreams or ideas or what my future was like, and something has changed, and now I need to honor that, and nobody can tell you that. That's totally each person's own journey. So for me, I was living in South Africa, and it was the time of apartheid, and I looked at it and I said, wow, it's like there's a good likelihood this is going to end in a bloodbath. And I can do what I can to protest and to try and wake people up. But at the same time, to see, for me, my personal journey was, okay, I need to leave South Africa. Meant, there's still my parents, there's my brothers and sisters, friends, everything. And okay, time to leave.
Yeah.
And so,
is,
it's like, yeah, and then everybody's got their own thing, what that means for them.
Yeah.
It's like, I can or I can't, it's my job is too important, or my relatives, then you start to see all the attachments or whatever it is that gets in the way of actually acting on your own knowing. So it's a journey, that's all, and there's no right way and there's no wrong way. It's just
the thing is, I feel it's a global thing. It's definitely big in Europe, but it's in all of the Western countries, and the depopulation agenda is right across the world. And I think if I left Europe and went back home to Australia, I would face just similar tyranny. So running away from tyranny to tyranny doesn't solve anything. And I'm the type of person who would die on their feet rather than live on their knees. I know that.
yes.
So
So that's why I say there's no right way and there's no wrong way. And so then you look at, okay, here's this, there's Australia, there's maybe who knows where else. It's just like, I've watched in amongst the people that have this interest, people have moved, some to Mexico, some to all different places.
Paraguay.
Everyone's got everyone's got their own criteria and their own, like where they pulled, where they, and so it's just like, how do we get quiet enough to listen? Because it's so easy that our system gets, like you say, it goes down the road of fear, or it goes down the road of feeling frozen, or, like fight, flight, or freeze, and not being able to function.
Yeah.
So how to get quiet enough that we can listen, and maybe, no action is required. Maybe it's okay. It's like there is no right way, there is no wrong way. There's an opportunity of seeing where fear comes up. And then seeing how,
I think fear was a big part of my life 4 years ago. But now it's switched over to more acceptance of what is. And it's much easier. But around me, there's like all my friends are still in deep fear and sending me information that is really, we call fear porn. So it's just very deep fear projections that aren't even happening. And then there are the people who are just completely asleep to it all. So it's just what's around you. It does affect you a little bit.
And so that's, now you're discerning and seeing, okay, look, this is fear porn, not interested. This is being asleep, not interested. I love seeing what's happening, and I love just being quiet, and available. It's like, like maybe there's no movement to do anything, or maybe a movement comes unexpectedly, and it's just like, yes, I'm out of here.
Plan B.
Yeah, we don't know. We just don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you know, it's
A lot of people say we were born for this in this time. So
yeah, and so you
that's
know,
an
but
interesting.
was it part of it is this capacity to just keep quiet and to be responsive. You know, not take any position. Just I'm here. I have no idea what I'll do next. I have no idea what's right. I just know I'm here and I know what I'm interested in.
Does it help to, if you go within, is it likely that you'll find answers?
No, I wouldn't, you know, even to look for answers. As
Okay.
soon as there's an agenda, the
Yeah.
main thing is just being quiet.
Okay.
And if there's a movement that comes, you know, what gets in the way of hearing that movement is where there's some attachment to an idea or a plan that we've had or the idea of being inconvenienced, you know. So
Yes. Good. And one more
yeah.
thing, in my job as a primary school teacher, there's a lot of propaganda now. Well, I see, and brainwashing of children, and I find it very difficult to be around that because it's the future generation who are being programmed, as we all have all our lives, of course, but especially with a deep agenda like this.
Yeah.
That's quite tricky.
It is, you know, and so, you know, just you see what you see. There's a love of being available to these children to learn how to not teaching them facts so much and indoctrination, but teaching them how to discriminate. And so, you know, it's like just it's a very fine line to walk. It's like, okay, you know, we're here and this is what's you're seeing on the media, and this is what we've been asked to teach you, and then just how do you see this? You know, or wherever way you find to start to exercise that capacity to discriminate and to see.
Yes. And unfortunately, I had to go to the Ministry of Education to explain that I was teaching critical thinking to the kids because I overstepped their line of propagandizing children by trying to get them to think outside of what they see and to question everything. And I had to go and try to save my job, and I was successful, luckily. But
Cool. So you can see you having fun with it, and yeah, so far so good.
yeah, exactly. Can I just sit with you for a minute, too?
With absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Mm. Ah, so
Hi.
hi.
Mhm. Yeah, looks like that sharpening of the Dharma sword is exactly what it is good for.
Yeah.
It's a fine art, I guess, to sharp that sword. Needs a lot of heat and again and
Yeah.
again. And I don't know how
Again
many
and
layers
again
these swords have.
Yeah.
Mm. So good to not know. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, live.
Neat. Mm.
Timeless ride, isn't it? Contentsless ride. All right. Thank you so much.
Mm. Ah, shit. Mm.
Just want to sit still for a while, but it doesn't appear to.
Yeah, so there is stillness and there's movement and there's awareness of the movement. But there's also an agenda to that there should be no movement.
Maybe, yeah. I don't want to. I don't. I don't want to talk too much because I just get on and lose. But yeah. But the peace of mind, is not. It's like the movement is so much or so abundant, so occupying that the awareness of seems to. It's like as if as thinking is going on and takes the whole room, you see.
Mm.
And then that awareness, yeah, is there, but yeah, where is it?
Mhm.
Mhm. And I have a little minor, just a little, not a world problems, but just a little minor thing that is occupying me just because I have to go to the dentist, and the dentist said, well, you have to pull this, and this teeth. And then since then, I'm just sort of, oh my God. And I can decide, and I don't want it, and I postpone, and I let it go, and I have to do something, and it's occupying my mind.
I understand. It might be worth on a practical level just seeing another dentist and see if they have the same opinion or different. It's perfectly fine to get a second opinion.
Yeah. Yes.
And so, I don't know how it is in Holland, but you can find dentists that specialize in a holistic approach. They, yeah, you just see what someone like that says.
Yeah. And in between this, while this turmoil is going on, of course, yes, there's awareness of it, but yeah, there's also stress. Yeah, call it stress.
You're just noticing the stress and just seeing, okay, so somehow the stress is coming up. And it seems like personal to you. But if it was up to you, would there be stress?
No, of course not. But it's happening here. So I sort of grab it and make it my own. Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah, something grabs it. Some other movement.
Yeah. Okay, I'll sit still for a while. Just 1 minute. Will do. One finger snap. Always so happy to be with you.
That's true.
Can you stop the
Andrea,
hello?
hello.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Okay. Ah, Mustafa. Hi.
Hi, hello, Yazek. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. You get to go.
Just love to rest in you a bit.
Mm.
Hmm. I would love to hug you.
Mm. Good. Sundari.
Hi.
Right.
Yeah, there's just this love bubbling up, and gratitude, and yeah. I just want to sit with that. So beautiful, Isaac.
Mm.
Thank you.
Louise. And then Maria afterwards, but Louise right now.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you, Louise. Maria, can I find you? Can you just wave, Maria? Ah, great. Thank you. Ah.
There's so much going on.
What do you sense?
Here's so much going on in.
What do you sense? Or what's going on?
I mean, I have a lot to do. And then the mixed up all of that, what I remember, what I have learned here and what is showing up inside of this. And between this, the next, what is to do, and it is a restlessness also here. And then is coming a thought, oh, notice. And this all looks like it's not like something is not really here. And there is an interest also to go with this also, that not is being here. It's coming more down.
Ah, gracious. Hey. Think. I'm not hearing you. I don't know why. But
Something must be broken
I
again.
know. Yeah, no.
It's like a soft breeze when the love flow is flowing. Oh, it's a shoo. Wow. So grateful. Maybe I can come next year. For Team's sake.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Looking forward.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Chanda, if someone else is singing, I sing with sometimes, but usually don't sing on my own with it. Chanda?
I wasn't really clearly understanding or understanding what your relation is towards Gayatri.
It's beautiful sound, and if someone's singing, and it's easy to join in and enjoy it. But I don't have any it's not a practice for me or an aversion. It's something beautiful that there's enjoyment in singing with.
Yeah, I was just wondering if, how that is for you, you know.
Yeah.
Because no, I was just interested in how it is.
Easy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Isaac.
Oh, that's.
Right. So,
Hey.
hi, good evening. It's a kind of having me here today again. Strange, I cannot remember why I did avoid it actually, because yeah.
Very close. Andrea, I think it was you that was hosting. Thank you. Thank you, beloveds.